Hello all, my name is Marissa Montijo and today we will be finding the area of a rectangle. So first, what is area? Area is the amount of surface something covers or what shape covers. So looking at number one, we have a rectangle that has a side length of 6 meters and another side length of 2 meters. The formula that we're going to be using to find the area of the rectangle is A equals length times your width. That will be the formula that we'll be using to figure out our area. Now what I end up doing is I'm going to be plugging in some numbers. So L represents my length, which is going to be the longer side of your rectangle. So since we can see that 6 is greater than 2, that means this is our length. So which we're going to just plug in, which is going to be 6. Then we're going to do it times our width, which is our smaller side, which is 2 meters. Now that we have plugged in, we have 6 times 2, which means area equals 12 meters. But we cannot forget that area is also in square units. So which means that our area is actually going to be 12 meters squared. Now, before we move on to number 2, one thing that we can add to another way to also find the area is also by counting by units. So now that we look at this rectangle, we can say that 6 meters this long. So which means that this whole entire thing is 6 meters long. So I'm going to also mark that, and I'm going to create 6 equal boxes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a little bit bigger, but it's okay. But as long as I have 6 boxes. And that means going this way, how wide it is 2 meters. So now I'm just going to create 2 boxes. 1, 2. So now I have 2 boxes. So now what I can do is I can now just count the boxes that are inside of my rectangle. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that is also another way that you can find area. But be careful because you don't want to be using that method with bigger numbers. It's usually simpler when you have smaller numbers. All right, now going on to number 2. Now we can see that all of our sides are labeled. But as you can see, also rectangles are also parallelograms. So which means that this side is going to be equal to this side, and this side is going to be equal to this side. So we're still going to be using the same exact formula, which is area equals length times width. And now my length, of course, is my longest side, which is 10 feet. So 10 is my length, and my width, which is the shortest length, is 4 feet. 10 times 4 is 40. Don't forget to label it. You're doing it in feet. And remember, area is in square units, so it is 40 feet squared. And that, my friends, is how you find the area of a rectangle.